episode 4. Oh my god, things are happening. It is episode 4. I didn't lose count, did I?
Yeah.
Excellente. All
Took
right,
you
guys.
3 episodes to get out of that house.
I mean, that sounds fair.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. What is that, 9 hours to get out of a house? That sounds about right.
Yeah.
It's like going and spending time with your step relatives. It's just like, I want to get out of here.
I mean,
Oh, I hear you.
it was an optional thing, but guess what? I love Monster House, so anytime to do a Monster House, I'm like, yes.
Awesome. All right, well, let's go ahead. We're going to go around our cast real quick, and you guys introduce yourselves and your characters. We're going to start with Robin.
Hello everyone, I'm Robin Shadle and I am playing Magdalena Dimitrov, the half Vistani, half elf bard.
Excellent. Thank you, Fairy. Next, we have Fairy.
Hi! I just hosted, and I'm Sutha the Half-Orc, and yeah, I'm here to open doors.
Yay, awesome. And now we have German.
Hi, I'm German. I'm playing Eleanor. I am small. That's my character. I am small.
I am small. Okay. Alex.
Alright, I am Salazar, also known as Sally, playing the Cleric of Knowledge. And I will be looking for books and knowledge and all sorts of things.
Cool. Thank you. And Omega wasn't feeling well this morning, so he will not be joining us today for Strahd. So Declan will be off doing undead things, I guess. My name is Val, and I'm playing somebody new today. I am playing a character who is her name is Karma, and she works at a winery. That's about all you know about her. And last but not least, we have our Raven Master, Myron, who's muted.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was being nice and polite and keeping myself quiet while y'all do your thing. So, yeah, Myron, hi. This is gonna be fun. Because the party wants...
fantasizing about killing us.
Yeah, no, we were talking about how characters get killed in other games, and I'm like, these are great ideas.
Damn it, guys, stop giving her ideas.
I was the one that was talking about it. Oh God. So, with that, as a reminder, you guys, we are a viewer effective game. You can affect the game with your bits, subs, and donations. For every 100 biddies, you can give a lucky point to a player or a dungeon master. So just like German just gave 100 biddies, he gets to pick who that lucky point goes to that's not him.
Damn it, I was about to actually ask that.
You can't give it to yourself. Sorry.
Give it to Sally.
You give it to Sally. Okay, cool.
Sally is...
Awesome.
that way for me?
This isn't a pay-to-win game, apparently.
Yes, Sally.
Yeah.
There you go. Awesome. With your subscriptions to the channel, you can give a... It's a small gnome, thank you. With your subscriptions to the channel, you can give a nat 1 or a nat 20 to the DM or player. And if you donate, for every $5 donations, USD, through Streamlabs, you can suggest a good or a bad thing happens to the party. Look, see, Nightbot is telling us all of these things that I am telling you. Also, as a reminder, the link will be going wrong, but I did launch my Patreon this week. So, if you want to become a patron to help all of us grow and have a better quality show, become a Patreon. Alright, dope. And with that, I will... Myron, take us away, please.
Alright, so... Upon entering the lands of Barovia, you decided to be the nice people helping out children with this monster inside the house, not realizing that the house itself is the monster. And you are all trapped inside through trials and tribulations and a fight that you somehow won of a creature that was knocked out one of your party members, almost pretty much consumed it within its form. You managed to beat it, the house started to turn on you as you made your escape, but then you found a friend along the way, especially needed that help after one of your friends got knocked down by something into the trap and almost nearly died.
It was really painful.
Yeah. I wonder who did that. So, with your new friend able to help you out, heal you, and help you avoid the traps, he was able to find a way out for you as well. What you didn't realize that this guy that helped you escape the house was actually the he who should not be named himself the big bad of these lands. The reason why these lands are cursed, Strahd. And upon the meeting, all of you were frozen in place, unable to even meet his gaze. Well, except for a few of you. One of you did, but like knew who he was and like looked away. And then your orc friend was like, "Nah, I got this. You don't scare me." And then he made you an offer, a cryptic offers, and left some of you with some gifts, and went about his way. So now you have free reign, you suppose? I just saw your Roosevelt. I'm sorry.
I just sent it. I'm just.
I was cut off guard.
Sorry.
Now you supposedly have free reign, but now you're kind of suspicious that you may have the eyes of the big bad on you as you traverse these lands. You may.
It could happen. 50-50.
That's a coin toss.
It's possible.
It's possible. Oh man, I have a husband with teeth. Thank you.
Anyways. What
We find
you when after that encounter, swarm of ravens. Little mad that you all were trying to separate, but your friend Mikael's like, "No, I had enough of this." Your blind friend decided he's gonna go, but you know it's just some.
He tried really hard to leave, and then then the ravens were like, "No," and he's like, "Okay, I'll hang around." And so, from what I understood, Magdalena took everyone to a bar.
Yes,
Okay.
Magdalena led everybody to the local tavern, the Blood of the Vine Tavern in Barovia, where you all sought shelter or seeking shelter and rest. Upon arriving here, Declan immediately goes, "I probably don't need to sleep. I'm gonna do it just in case. I know I am dead, but I feel like death." And he looks down at the glowing amulet he was given by Strahd, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go rest." And he just goes in, and before the barkeep can stop him, he throws some coin and then goes upstairs.
I'm just going to be like down in the bar, like find like a corner booth to sit in. I might need a high chair. And I'm going to inspect the wooden heart that came out of the plant monster, see if there's still any arcane essence left inside of it.
Okay. As you all approach this tavern, it is not really welcoming. There doesn't seem to be very much business bustling. It looks actually more like a straight kind of like pillar. It's not as wide as more of it is like multiple floors. And if you look at it at a certain angle, it looks kind of like it's a little swaying in the wind just a little bit, or maybe that's just a trick of the mind with the fog surrounding it. The sign that has very faded letters definitely needs to have like a recarving or maybe repainted on there. You can barely see the name of the tavern on it as it swings on its rusted hinges. And yeah, it's.
Miko sits on the floor outside of the bar. He knows that he stinks and he's not allowed to go inside.
Okay, so Mikael takes his regular post of like pretend of being the beggar outside the tavern.
Yeah, just
So and you all enter, right? I know. Elnor has been looking at the heart.
Well,
Oh,
obviously
I would
I'm
get food
entering.
and stuff. But...
Mm-hmm.
Hood goes up, and then I'm gonna go in and double fisting drinks.
All right. As you go in, there is only one person here. They're working at the bar themselves. They don't seem to be doing very much besides just wiping off any dust they see, which seems to always collect here no matter how much times he wipes. It's a young man. He seems to be very, very sleepy with the bags under his eyes and everything. He lets out a long sigh. He's a little bit pudgy. And who has the highest passive perception again?
probably Salazar.
I think Salazar has
Hey.
like 19, right?
I sure do.
All right, Salazar, you notice at first the bar looks empty, completely empty, but then you notice in the very, very corner, like where there's barely light, there is a young man there who has hood up, seems to have like a goblet of some kind and just like sipping it slowly.
The classic Strider move. Got it.
Yeah, just imagine Strider in the car. That's exactly what it looks like. It's Strider in the
Quest giver, is that you?
I was thinking it, but I didn't want to say anything.
Okay, when you all enter, the barkeep tries to like say something to Declan, but like immediately gets tossed coin, which he juggles and is like, "Oh, upstairs to." Okay, never mind. He looks to the rest of you. He's a little bit looks you up and down.
We'll
He
find him later. It's okay.
He looks to you, Salazar, and gives a bit of a frown, and to you, Yalagnorina, also gives you a frown.
I'm just here to drink. I'm not here to cause trouble. It's been a day. I just need wine.
Yeah, where's the booze?
I'm gonna go with her. Where's the booze?
He raises a brow at the orc because he goes, oh. He points to you, Magdalene, and Salazar. Between the two, waves his finger back and forth. He goes, did you bring him in?
No, I got brought in to the bar, right?
No, he looks.
No. I found them.
Yeah. Oh.
Here.
Oh. Great. Wonderful. More eventful stuff that we don't need right now.
Tell me about it.
Anyways, you said wine?
Wine.
All right, great. You want the bottle or glass?
Yes.
What do you want? You want the bottle? Okay. That's gonna run you about 2 gold.
Fine. Here's 2.
Okay. And he gives you the bottle, and he sets out glasses or goblets. They're actually like wooden goblets that have been polished, so they won't give you splinters. Okay. And opens it, pours it all out, and leaves the whatever remainder of the bottle is there.
I'm gonna grab the bottle and give it to Suha. There you go. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be maybe enough for you. Another bottle like that, please.
3 gold.
Thank you.
You come from
2
the
gold, right? Yeah, 2 gold. That's good.
No, 3 gold.
Yep.
You're not a local.
Can I intimidate the bar guy?
Yeah, you can. What are you gonna say to intimidate him? Or are you just gonna glare at him?
I'm just gonna glare at him.
Okay,
Where
go
did I
ahead,
put
roll.
my character sheet. Alright. God damn it. I am not intimidating today.
That's all right. He's like, yeah, it's still gonna be 3 gold.
All right. I guess I'll give you the 3 gold.
All right. Give him 3 gold, and he reluctantly gives you another bottle.
I will go up to the counter and I will be like trying to get his attention with my little hand. Like, excuse me, how much would it be for some food and water?
Depends on what quality of food you want. Well, never mind. There's not very much quality food here.
I figured.
I mean,
Big oof.
we have meat pies.
I can eat a meat pie, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Anybody else?
I'll take a meat pie.
I'm good for now. I feel like I'm gonna get swindled anyway.
Okay. All right. So he goes like, okay, I'll be back in a bit. He goes off into the kitchen. As he goes off into the kitchen, somebody walks in. There's no. I was about to say there's a tingle at the door, but no, not in this place. You just hear footsteps. They go up to the bar. They're looking for the barkeep. Barkeep's not there. And they walk over to a table and sit down.
But do tell, who was that?
Probably me. Yeah. So you essentially just see like this Cuban girl, probably around 19 years old, as plain can be. She's just wearing probably some linen pants and a blouse and this almost oversized duster as a jacket, and just brown hair, brown eyes, looks like the normal average Barovian, just walks in, but a little exasperated and looks around and just okay, not yet, and goes and just sits down and does this.
I wait for my food.
What time of during the day is it right now, as far as we can tell?
Does any of you happen to have the feat where you can tell time?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, great. That makes it better.
You don't know.
It's it's hard to tell in this place. It seemed a little when it's cloudy outside, about to rain, but it doesn't rain, kind of feel kind of darkness.
Oh, so it's
You
Florida.
mean Vancouver?
Or
Permanent
Santa
overcast.
Texas. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But there's still enough to tell. It's still kind of light out, so it's probably afternoon, maybe almost late afternoon. That you can kind of figure. You think.
Good afternoon, young one.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah. Because it's the polite thing to do once he comes into the room. Well, the inn, tavern.
Do you work here? Can you get me?
I sure don't.
Okay. Hi, old one.
Yeah.
How old is Salazar, by the way? Hold on.
My beard, the sternest shade of white. You're
How old is Salazar?
Probably not old enough to be called old one. I don't know. I didn't take it.
30?
Actually, yes, 30. That's what my sheet says. I must have rolled it.
Yay!
Yes. So that moment, yeah, my beard literally grays out a little bit. It hurts.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good, does it?
To be acknowledged. It kind of stings sometimes, yes.
Magdalena, you know, with the interaction between the new Vistani here and a Barovian, you know Barovians aren't very nice to Vistani.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm keeping to myself.
Yeah.
It's alright. I'll suffer, and it's okay.
That's something you don't know, though.
No,
You're just a nice person.
I'm just a nice person who's gonna get so not nice at the end of this campaign.
Can I help you anyway? Like,
No, I was just saying hi. I'm sorry for disturbing you.
Oh, okay. It's fine. You can buy me alcohol, and I'll be not upset with you.
I mean, we still have a bottle. Let me see if I can just grab a goblet from the other side of the bar, if it's possible.
Thank you.
We'll pour a tall order and bring it to the table.
Thanks. And I just start drinking.
Okay, the wine that you're drinking, it's like, oh man, guys don't have HEB. I can't describe it.
I have HEB. You can describe it to me.
I'm thinking of HEBs.
Okay, so I don't know. Does any Wiggins, Piggly Wiggly? Okay,
Oh,
Wegmans,
man.
yeah.
okay. If you get wine from there,
Good thing I never did.
like a $10 wine. Kind of
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
I
Then.
put it down.
like it's not bad, but it's palpable.
Yeah, I put it down. And I look at the bottle. See that it's not from my winery. And I stand up and go to the bar. What is the barkeep's name? I feel like Karma would know the barkeep's name.
His name is Eric with the A. A-R-I-K.
I'm gonna start calling out for Eric.
Hold on!
To what?
To your fucking britches. Hold on.
I have the impression he might think you're with us, therefore might not help the.
Eric, it's Karma!
situation. There we go.
I know who it is. That's why I'm telling you to hold on. God
Okay,
damn.
thanks.
He comes out with the order of meat pies. They are hot. He places them all in front of you. They're like about diameter, about 6-inch diameter for each pie. So, and then he puts his hands on his hips, looks at you, Karma.
I look back at him and I wiggle my
What?
brow at him. It's like, can I have
What?
something that's a little bit more palatable, please?
Yeah, we're out.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, the roads. Yeah, no one's been going on the roads lately, so I'm not getting anything in.
What's going on the roads?
You know it's getting worse than usual. There's sightings of were creatures, other delightful things, more so than usual, and the guards, of course, aren't doing shit about it because the Burgermeister is a shit.
I'm gonna, like, slump. Okay, well, if it gets you drunk, then I guess it works.
Yes, sorry.
It's fine. It's not your fault. It's understandable. I'll try to see if I can't get something into you later this week. There was some property disputes that I had to deal with.
Oh yeah. The bastard.
Turn and look at. This is the liveliest I've seen you in a while.
Who, me?
Well, your place.
Oh, these. I don't know who these people are. They're newcomers, apparently.
Yeah, me neither. Who are you guys?
Hi, I'm Sally.
I'm still waiting at the bar. I'm like right there, just like at your knee, and I'm like, "Hi, I'm Eleanor."
Children shouldn't be in here drinking.
I'm
She's
not a
Karma,
child.
it's
I'm
a
84
fucking
years old.
gnome.
I'm 84 years old.
Why is... Okay.
It's a fucking gnome.
I mean, I'm not fucking the gnome, but okay.
phrasing.
I'm not saying you fucking gnome. I'm saying it's a fucking gnome. But okay.
Yeah, I could. Okay, it's a no.
I've actually never had sexual relations with anyone.
I'm gonna
Oh.
sip my cup really loudly.
I'm gonna continue eating. I'm just gonna eat my meat pie in peace.
I'm going to wander off a few just to be alone and just sit and drink.
You know, tiny gnome lady child person thing. You don't actually have to tell.
What's that description
You
like?
don't have to inform me of your sexual history. I didn't ask for it.
You seemed intrigued by it, so I just thought. Okay.
That wasn't intrigue at all. I don't know how that translated to intrigue to you, but okay.
Oh, by the way, he interrupts. He leans forward to Karma.
Mhm.
Ismark's back.
Kind of visibly stiffens. Oh.
Yeah, he nods his head over to where the Strider figure is. He probably needs some help.
Okay.
Hey, you all.
You look like some sturdy
Socialize.
adventurers.
No,
Listen, that's not what we give quest around here.
You all look like sturdy adventurers. I'm gonna just kind of take the bottle of wine, not the goblet. I'm gonna take the bottle that I didn't pay for, and I'm gonna.
I don't think so. Nope. No. It might be shitty wine, but it's our wine.
You can follow me. As I walk over to the quest giver, and I sit with him, prop my feet up on his lap.
I thought for a second that you prepositioned me, but okay, I can see where this is going.
Hold on. I need to message you something real quick. Y'all keep role playing real quick.
Okay.
I
Are we just
stay at the
letting
bar
her
until I
take
get
the
my
wine?
meat pie.
I did
I'm
say
not leaving until I get my meat pie.
Oh, well, they're just hot. Well,
the pie is there. Okay.
Just
Okay,
eat your
then
pie. They're yummy.
I eat my pie.
so do we all go as a clan over to quest giver guy, or just me at this point?
Well, I'm not intimidating today, so you can go and try.
Oh,
I have
that's
walked off on my own, seated somewhere in a corner, and I'm just.
I am
So.
all out of intimidation.
Is that how this works? Yeah. I'll be the one intimidating today. With my -1 in charisma, that'll be fantastic. Like a freaking drop out of Monsters U, man.
As you all are conversing about going over to join Karma.
Oh, I'm actually going with Karma. I mean, she was just there with a bottle of wine. I'm like, I'm sorry, I paid for that. I'm gonna go over there.
So Salazar explains and goes on over to follow Karma. And Karma, as soon as you prop your legs on his lap, he looks up and he goes, "No, you can't help this time.
What do you mean?
No, I need someone that's not from here." And he points to the people that are over there.
Hello,
Quick
I'm
coincidence, perhaps
Salazar.
here.
Well, I brought the people who aren't from here to you. See, I helped.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
Of her helping or us being here?
No, you being here is actually good. Come on over. I'll pay for your next round.
Hi.
Can it be not shitty wine? Like
Hello.
ale,
Okay.
cider?
You want ale? Yeah.
Yes, please. This wine sucks. I'm
yeah,
assuming
Eric.
ale is better.
Their next ale around, and he pulls off his hood. You see, it is a young man. He has platinum blonde hair that's kind of wavy, comes down to about almost to shoulders, just brushing. He's wearing, of course, dark leather armor similar to the Strider style that you saw before. Chiseled chin and face. He does have worry lines that you wouldn't really have at that age, but doesn't like deter from like his look. He's a nice looking fellow. And he actually has like a little bit more light in his eyes than a typical Barovian does. He folds his hands, gestures, "Take a seat, please. Get comfortable."
I'm gonna pull a high chair for Eleanor. Sorry,
you
that
very
on my
much.
lap. She decides.
There's no high chair. Eleanor, what do you do?
I'm getting in the high chair.
There's no high chair. You can stack up. There's a crate. You can stack on top of a seat.
Okay, I do that.
That is
Okay.
the high chair. Like,
Ismark looks at you, Eleanor. Is like, huh. Okay. Gnome, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure.
This isn't the first time that somebody did not recognize that she was a gnome. That's if they'd never seen one before.
Typically we don't around here. Unless you study outside of the, or study about outside the realm.
Okay.
So, luckily I've studied people that are typically around here. So, you're not from around here, points to you, Salazar.
No, I
Good.
mean, I'm not from around here, but I know that I come from people who are from around here.
And he points to you, Magdalena. Are you from around here?
I am, yes.
He gets a little... He stiffens and straightens up a bit. You're not working for him, are you? Please be honest with me.
I haven't had any contact with too many people who might be since I was... Well, it's been a decade since I was kicked out of my task. So, no. I'm not.
Make a persuasion check for me, please.
Alright, dice don't fail me now.
I would like to assist by touching this boy. What's his name again?
Ismark?
Ismark. And I'd be like, I saw her kind of wandering in out of the house before I came here.
Oh. You're from around here and you went in there?
I came across these Georgiou morons from elsewhere, and they needed help.
Yeah.
They still need help in many ways.
They were convinced by random ghost kids to go inside the house. They dragged me with them.
Oh, yeah, those aren't real.
Well, we know now, and we won't make that same mistake again.
Yeah,
We'll make all new mistakes.
Yeah.
Oh, they
it's... Okay. If you vouch for her, it's great.
Sure. And
My
I
name
kind
is-
of like finger gun at Magdalena. It's like, I got you.
My name is Ismark. They call me Ismark the Lesser. Don't ask how I got that name.
It wasn't because of his, you know.
Okay, no, don't have to go into those details. And it's
I'm
just like,
sorry.
I wasn't going to ask.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now I want to.
do tell.
Anyway.
So, can I get all of your names as well, if you don't mind?
Hi, Eleanor.
I gotten you're Sally and you're Eleanor. Okay, nice to meet you.
I'm Sutha.
Nice to meet you, Sutha.
Magda.
Magda. Very, very nice to meet you. And was that fellow that stormed upstairs, was he with you?
Yes, he decided to go to bed immediately. somehow.
Being here does that to you.
Let's hope he takes a bath too. Jesus Christ. That dude smells bad.
Can you do me a favor and roll a perception check for me real quick, Sutha? Yeah, from your memory, he smells bad. Karma, you're gonna hate this.
Excellent.
No, you're gonna hate this.
Okay.
Do it.
Because you don't seem to be. So, what's your general opinion about him? Just consensus. You all know who him is, right?
Yes, and you're lucky we're not in the presence of the only person that seems to manage to say his name over and over. He's already in bed.
He might be saying it up there, if we're being honest.
I wouldn't surprise me. But yes, we know of him, and
What is your opinion?
He's weird.
he's weird. He seems to be
offered me
very
booze.
powerful.
I'm gonna look over at Ishmark. I need you to type
Ismark, yeah.
Ismark. And can I like insight this guy? Like, why is he particularly asking about?
Yeah, you can
the
have it with
opinion?
advantage.
Because
You can
from
have-
what I understand, how like it's almost like Ishmark's asking the opinion as if he knows that these guys met him. So an insight at advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
17.
You can kind of guess that he assumes that you already have a meeting with him. He rolled pretty high insight himself
Yeah.
with all of you, so
There's a narrowing of the eyes at Ishmark.
You met him, haven't you? All of you.
I wouldn't say meet as much as he froze us in place and spoke at us.
Oh.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah, he tends to do that with his new quote-unquote toys.
I don't want to be anyone's toy.
Yeah, nobody does.
At your size, you don't have a choice.
Oof.
Where are you?
Hi, I'm Karma. I live here.
She's a handful.
He would know.
Yeah. And with that, he also kind of pushes your legs off of his legs. So he's like,
Yeah, another one.
okay. So something tells me you're uneasy about him, and he looks to you, Magdalena. You would know that you avoid him, right?
I've been trying to.
Good. Again, Karma, you're gonna hate this.
Okay.
Arena, we gotta move her. She's been bitten twice.
Oh,
What
By-
does any of that mean?
by what?
Arena is my sister.
She got bit twice. She by what? A dog?
Yes, a dog.
Yes.
There
That's
you
that's
go.
exactly.
Dogs are the issue around here.
Yes.
Actually, no, we do have a werewolf pollen, but that's.
Wait.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't a
Wait,
werewolf.
Back up.
Okay.
Okay.
Did it wear a
Was it by
snake?
Mr. Tall, Dark, and Mysterious?
Yeah, you're on the nose.
Why Arena?
I heard him confessing to her one night when I stopped him before he did anything too much that a different name. I don't quite remember the name, but he said you were supposed to be my bride back then. You died, and now you've come back to me. He thinks we think she looks like the past lover. You know, the one he killed his brother for. In the
There's something
legends.
seriously wrong with that family.
Oh no, well no, his dad was, based on history, was pretty awful too, but no, his sister wasn't. I'm not sister, his brother wasn't.
Whoa.
But anyways, that's besides the point. Besides that, she refuses to go, and I need someone to convince her and then escort her to go. I want her to go to Valiki.
I'll help if...
No.
I can't just... Come on, it's Arena.
You're not gonna help. Do you any of you... He looks to you, Magdalena. Do you know the way to Valaki?
I do. I will need more booze if you want me to go back there right now.
Yeah. I will pay... Yeah. I will pay whatever you need and whatever booze you need.
I get money and booze? Okay.
You're really not good at negotiating with her, are you?
I keep looking at Fairy's face anytime I mention booze, and your face just lights up and it's perfect.
It's just the most unadulterated, like, in-character thing that's ever happened on the show. Is Fairy as Sutha when booze is mentioned. Yes.
We should start perhaps asking for the actual quantity of alcohol that you're being gonna be provided. Otherwise,
Well, Karma, I'll call in that favor and ask you for some of your vineyard stuff.
Right. We do have to... it's on the way to this place, so I'll be able to hitch along and put an order in for you, and then...
can I Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want to do,
Can
Sally?
I insight check what she's saying about getting more resources for a vineyard?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
No problem there.
Yeah. You can escort them home. Just. And you can see if you can convince Irina to leave. I don't want you going with them, though.
I, Karma, will not.
That's a fucking lie, you know it.
Karma will not go with them.
Okay. All right. I'm about to do boy.
Boy! Boy! Okay.
Okay. If Karma accidentally goes with them after convincing Irina to leave, don't die.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm very good at avoiding that. Though, and I kind of
nearly
look at everyone. Oh, man. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Apparently, a piece of scrambled egg fell on the floor, and my toes just touched
get that
it.
egg.
My toes just touched it. I was like, what is this slimy thing I feel on my toes?
Surprise!
It's not cat, and that's all that matters. Okay, 2 seconds. I have to bio anyway. So, don't worry, I won't die, I promise.
Okay. He looks to all of you. So here's the situation. I'm gonna explain a bit more. I'm on my last base. I'm just need somebody that's not from here and somebody that looks to you, Magdalena, and somebody that doesn't work for him that knows the way. I prefer Karma not to go, but if she does,
And she will, apparently.
Mother Night willing protects her. So Arena is yeah, she's currently Strahd's obsession right now. She wants to stay and fight him. She thinks she can stay and fight him, but she's not immune to his charms. As you said before, you were frozen when you met him, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
stiff as a doorknob.
Not so
Doornail.
much.
What's the saying?
Doornail.
Doornail. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't been home in a while.
And the roads I heard are terrible, so even if she was convinced to go, she does need somebody to transport her to that place. Greatly appreciate it. I will give you as much booze as I'm able to. I'll see what I can tap into my family's funds to give you as well.
Would you want her to go willingly, or can we like kidnap her and take her?
I would rather she go willingly with you, because if you kidnap her, she will fight you. And I rather
Okay.
no harm come to her, because she is a fighter.
Okay.
I look up from my cups and go, and if something happens to her, there's a good chance someone else will show up.
Oh, that is true, huh?
I have the impression that whether or not something happens or someone will show up asking us questions.
Yeah, I would rather if you can like disguise her or hide her as you're going along the way, that would be great.
I think something can probably be arranged.
Great. So, yeah, just I'll lead you there. I have some other matters to take care of before I can get back to my home. Karma knows the way. She has to stop by the vineyards anyways. I can give you what's on me right now, plus Eric, I'll give a bottle for each of you. And he tosses Eric some gold, and he brings bottles, and you all get a bottle of wine each.
I will
Oh,
save
all
the
right.
bottle of wine to make Sutha do something later. Not anything specific, but if we need to convince Sutha to do something, I got a bottle of wine for you. You want a Scooby snack? You want a Sutha drink?
That's beautiful.
I love
It's
this.
so messed up.
What is the
But it's
timestamp
true.
on that? 5404. Okay, just remember
Let's
to clip
clip that. Clip that.
And my bottle will be emptied before I go to bed.
Speaking of which, is it
Yeah.
possible for you, Ismark, to talk to Eric to make sure we have rooms that are not overpriced because we're look at Magdalena because we're tourists?
Your rooms are on me.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You agreed to do this. Rest up for tonight. I have some business on the other part of town. She should be fine tonight. Yeah, she's
sure?
okay. She's okay tonight.
Do you want us to go to her place and just stand guard?
I have hired a couple of guards right now. She's also can defend herself pretty well, but like I said, not alone against him. We put up some wards that's supposed to be keeping him away for a while, so it's going to take a long while for that to break. But I can see that you all look a little worse for wear.
That's putting it gently.
I've been impaled today. But I got better.
Oh.
To be fair, that was your own fault for not jumping.
I tried to jump.
He did jump, and then somebody jumped off his head and made him fall.
You
Yeah.
just see Karma like bite her finger, like
I'm
trying
sorry to
really
hear
hard
that.
not to kind of laugh.
It's alright, you can laugh. At least I made it out.
So,
Oh, yes, I see. Whoever did that to you is... You should have a talking with them.
You know, you're right. I should probably go outside and talk to Miguel.
you go outside and talk to Mikael?
No, not yet. Not yet.
He goes, okay. He also throws down a hefty bag of coins. You hear clink. That's up front. There's a lot more than that to come.
I weigh it.
It is pretty hefty.
Huh. Anybody here good at math? No? Okay,
I am.
I'll count the money.
You open it, it's about 50 gold.
Wow.
Well, that would be 10 gold each for those of us here, I guess. But we also have to split it 6 ways.
Because we still have Declan and and Karma, and then I'm gonna have to find Mikhail to see if he's coming along. And
We're not bringing Mikkel along.
why not? Why not?
Oh, you talking about Mikael? Oh, God. Yeah, don't bring him along.
But why?
I don't like him. He's very rude.
But I do.
He
You
always been very nice to me.
No, you really don't bring Mikael along.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Karma says, I paid Mikkel to go into the house.
What?
So you were the one who paid him to make the last several hours live in hell for me.
I had some property dispute. He is now thus he has moved on after payment. He doesn't like you guys either.
I'm gonna go and see him now. He's supposedly outside begging.
Okay, go. If that's what you want, go try and find Mikkel.
I'm going to go out and see if he's still in the same spot we saw him not 10 minutes ago.
You waiting on me?
Oh, great. I spilled water all over my module. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I spilled water all over my module.
Oh
The
no!
Little
Grand
Strahd?
Flood of Barovia.
And
Did you
then there's
spill it
a-
on He Should Not Be Named?
and then all of Barovia has drowned, and except for the
Good, wanting water hurts vampires.
and Declan, because Declan doesn't really. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Okay, you go
So-
outside. There is no Mikael.
I call up his name.
He doesn't come out.
I'm gonna go back to my seat, sit down, and just sulk a little bit.
Aw, you miss him
Okay.
already?
Yeah, I do.
Tell me about all the things you like about Mikhail.
Anyways, while you engage in conversation, I do have some other matters to
Yes.
look into. He actually waves you over, Karma.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm right there next to him. I haven't really left.
No,
Oh.
he like
Oh, okay.
come over. real
Yeah,
quick.
I'll stand up, and I am probably a little bit shorter than him, and I'm gonna lean for him to speak to me.
My father is dead.
Kind of pull back. You see her like bite the inside of her cheeks. Oh,
I had to go take care of that. He got killed 3 days ago.
how?
The Arena will tell you more of the details when you see her.
Okay.
I have to go.
Mhm.
Please don't go with them.
But it'll be fun.
He pulled Karma off to the side.
Yeah.
I don't know if you, unless you roll
Is-
perception if you want to listen in.
Is there?
Sure.
Can
I'm
I
gonna
see his
ask.
lips?
I'm like,
You probably could roll perception first. Lip reading, roll perception
Yeah.
for hearing. Yeah, real quick.
Here's this though. I can read lips.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can read lips, but you still have to be able to see them from where they
Oh,
are.
okay.
Because I did lean in pretty close, uncomfortably close.
Okay, so I know you guys are not kissing. That's good.
Yes, we're not
Yeah.
kissing.
You're able to like it's hard to make out. Like he just talks about like I have to go take care of this. Basically, is what you
Yeah.
catch. But
And I'm gonna
Carmen.
ask to his question. Why shouldn't I?
Because if I lose Irina in this, I don't want to lose somebody else.
Oh.
I may already be in deeper than I want to be.
What do you mean?
I kind of just
What do you mean?
property disputes.
Hold on. Val, I rolled a nat 20.
Yep.
Uh,
For his insight.
yeah.
So, like, I don't think that, because I'm really good at my secret, but I think what he would determine out of that was that I have also come in contact with who shall not be named.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to see.
Yeah.
He's gonna take everything from me. I'm sorry. You're not my property. I apologize. You're not my
I'm not
property.
anyone's property, but you know what? I'm happy to be around someone who cares. It's far and few between in these lands. I will do my best for Arena and for you.
All right. I really have to go.
Bye.
Bye.
Before you go,
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
Your sister, she's not welcoming him to her bedchambers, right? He's coming in on his own volition, and she's doesn't want him there, right?
He's using strong charm spells, and he's recently stopped. Everyone was wondering why he stopped, and it's apparently he has new playthings because he usually stops harassing her when somebody else comes.
Oh, so people showing up here is a common occurrence.
No, not really, but it happens every
So often.
so
when
often.
it does, it's quite noticeable.
Mm-hmm. Because he becomes more active.
Yeah, things are a little drastic.
Great. So we're walking like curse on our side. That's great.
I mean, you're stuck here, so you do all know you're stuck here, right?
Say what now?
If you go into the mist outside of Barovia, you will die.
Here's the thing. Oh wait.
That's the same for everybody except for, I don't know, maybe you might. He points to you, Sally.
What?
She would be able to. He points to Magdalena.
Is it?
You might be able to get out, but I'm not quite sure.
Has it ever been done?
Yes, by the Vistani. Only the Vistani.
And they're +1s, right?
No.
Damn it.
I take a deeper drink.
I was about to say.
Well, better make good on our time here then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to die here.
You ain't dying here, little one. I'll make sure of that.
Well, you're gonna die somewhere.
Yeah,
true.
eventually.
How long do gnomes live again?
Too long.
There are cases where some survive, but just become part of the community that are outsiders, and then they just...
So there's a community of outsiders?
No. They eventually get assumed into the community.
Oh, okay. I
They
got
kind of, but they also kind of lose a bit of their soul in the process.
Think about Californians and Texans. That's kind of what
Yes.
happens.
Mm-hmm.
Californians and Texas.
We're going to die here.
Yeah, pretty much. Now I really have to go unless anybody has any other questions.
No, thank you very much for board and drinks.
Take care of
And-
yourself.
You especially. He's got eyes on you now too, so
Yeah.
and he leaves. So, nobody else is in the inn besides Declan upstairs, so everybody has their own rooms.
I summon Indrid to help me with my put on like my nightgowns and everything.
Oh, you gonna go up for the night?
Yeah. I
Okay.
ate my meat pie.
And you said you want
The bar.
you're gonna go back to the bar?
Yep.
I
Okay.
mean, it's afternoon. There's still time to drink. Suthat, you join us?
Yeah, I'll drink.
I'm gonna order food this time.
Okay. He brings out the meat pies.
Sure, let's go with that. That works.
No, I'll eat first, I guess. It took him this long to get the meat pies.
This is the second serving of meat pies. Like,
I only need the one.
yeah.
If anything, I probably only need half of one.
Yeah.
Are you trying to eat your gnomish weight in meat pies?
No.
I think
Are
it's
you
not a
sure?
gnomish meat pie.
There's no
Okay.
gnome in this, right?
It's a meat pie. That's all he says.
Mystery
Okay.
meat it is.
I go up to my room, I get ready for bed, and I will inspect the wooden heart.
Okay. I'm gonna play night instead because there's nobody in here, so I don't like it. I have chattering noise for whatchamacallit, but I'm like, there's nobody in here. You're gonna what'd you say? You're observing the heart?
I want to see if there's any latent arcane
Yeah, make an
left inside of it.
make an arcana check for me, please.
Don't be shit.
It's gonna
Shit.
be raining.
I'm gonna use my luck on that to get the 21.
Okay. No, you have to re-roll. It's a whole
Okay.
re-roll. It's not like you get advantage, which is 22. Yeah. What you can gather from it, it still seems to be like alive, but like it doesn't seem to be like trying to conjure up anything. It's raining outside. I decided. So when you look at it, because there is a storm outside, it seems to be pulsing with the electrical storm that goes on behind you, or outside your window, I should say. And you do know that this is of Fey magic, something that came from the Fey Wilds that wanted to take form, but didn't have its own form in this plane. Just used electricity and plant life to pull a bunch of plant matter together and become a shambling mountain.
Can I use it for anything, or is it like I should probably destroy this?
It's not. It's like gives like. Have you ever touched one of those globes that have like that electricity?
Yes,
That's, like
the plasma balls.
that's what it feels like. It doesn't seem to be harmful in any way. Maybe you can find like an apothecary that would figure out what they can do with it. You do know that this probably could be used for like some kind of like potion or elixir or something. With that
Cool.
roll.
I'll ask one of the few people that actually live here if there's an apothecary in town.
If you go back down and ask Eric, he says, yeah, there is, God, I don't think there's a name for it, but, I'll make up a name. The Ill Vial is where you want to go to.
Okay.
ILL Vial.
Yeah, are they still open right now, or would it be dangerous for me to go there right now?
You'd probably be blown away in the wind right now. And it is quite dark out too.
Look outside one of the windows, just sees a house go by. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. And do you do anything else tonight, Eleanor?
I go to sleep.
Okay. All right. So, anybody else doing anything tonight? I know Salazar. You said you want to do something at the shields, correct?
I want to both observe what the shield has, and I want to check what my benefactor provided me in my pocket.
Okay. Yours was a folded up note, correct? Like a hefty note package, right? You're the one I gave that to, right?
I don't recall what the actual thing was. All I know is that you said something was dropped in my hand, and I just pocketed it, and that's it.
Okay. I'm trying to remember which one I gave you. So,
And of course, I don't have any notes of what it is, therefore it wasn't mentioned.
Yeah. I remember what I gave you, so
Okay.
I was just trying to remember who I gave what to. First, you look at the shield. When you pull out the shield, it seems to be a little bit worn. Like it has more so than when you found it, because it seemed more pristine in the house. It seems to have more of a layer of dust now. It seems to have some tarnish to it. When you look at the shield, it has the emblem of that windmill on it, that motif. It was more predominant in the house, but now it seems like it's kind of looks like this has been used and it's been kind of chipped and battered off a little bit.
Okay. Still usable, or am I?
It's still a basic shield.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can use it as a shield.
I'm gonna find a way to either replace it, repair it, or just get rid of it, because I know the windmill is not a good thing.
Yeah, you might be able to get it hammered out with that design. So, and you look at your other thing. You pull out. Oh yeah, no, exactly. I know. I remember exactly what I gave you. I'm excited now. I'm excited.
I got a thing.
You actually have a hefty envelope, it's a parchment envelope that has a seal on it. If you look at the seal, it's similar to when you found that that letter that was in that secret compartment in the house, the secret area in the house where you found that note that Strahd written to the people in the house.
Right. Is it sealed?
Yeah, it's sealed. It looks newer than that note you found in the house.
Okay. And it's not addressed to anyone or anything like that?
Nope.
Well, it must be addressed to me. I'm going to unseal it.
You unseal it, and when you pull out, you have a stack of papers, and they're blank.
I go above a flame, try to see if it's invisible ink kind of thing.
Make an investigation check for me.
All right, let's see how that's gonna go. Oh yeah, it'll be fine.
With the 11, you try with the flame. You try with maybe just splashing a little bit of water on it and different methods like that. Can't figure out it looks like blank paper, that's all.
And of course, let me just see here. In order for me to use Identify, I need to have 100 gold piece worth of pearl, correct? Because that is if I use that under a minute. If I use that as
you're a cleric and you should have a totem or a holy symbol that you use in place of that.
Oh. Okay.
Because if it's the pearl, because to my understanding, to use Identify, the pearl you can use more than once. If it's an item that's not consumed, you can use your holy symbol instead. But if it's say you're gonna cast a spear of death that requires a consumable item, like a black pearl, and that's automatically consumed.
Okay.
But Identify, the item does not consume when you use it, so you can use your holy symbol for it.
Okay, I shall do that.
Okay, what is your holy symbol, by the way?
Well, more than under my several layers of cloth, it is. I would have put it under with a chain under my clothing.
Mm-hmm.
And if I recall
This
correctly,
isn't
I
that
have like
kind
the
of bar, Sally.
what?
No, he's up in his room.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were
My
doing this out in the open or in your room.
Oh no, in my room.
Okay.
I'm assuming like after you all get drinks and stuff and get drunk, unless somebody wants to talk to somebody in particular before they go upstairs. Yeah.
Oh yes, talk to me. See how that's gonna go.
Yeah.
Drunk Sally is gonna be fun, Sally.
Yeah. You're already pretty drunk. That's probably why you're having trouble investigating this paper.
That makes a lot of sense.
You're like, you almost like burn the edges, like, whoa.
Yeah, I bet I'm not the greatest at doing this. I forgot. I'm sorry, but I forgot my religion, so that's always great. I know it's a very, very neutral god, and I think the symbol is like a blank piece of parchment. I just need to find it.
Oh, so you have a blank peach apartment. Okay. Is that what your holy symbol is?
You know what? For the moment, I'll go with that because I believe it is that.
Okay, no, that's cool. I was just curious what your symbol looked like. It's all right.
Okay.
Yeah. You focus on your holy symbol and you're like, this is kind of ironic. I have a blank piece of parchment and blank paper. Okay.
I know. Maybe
And
it's a sign.
you cast identify. The thing is, it's not detect magic.
Yeah, identify
Right.
is way more precise.
There's nothing like of historic knowledge to these papers, so you're unable to ascertain what these are. It probably is just blank paper.
All right. Oh well. I've been gifted with blank paper. It's gonna go with. I'm gonna fold it back into the envelope and put it with the other envelope that I have. I'm gonna be Postmaster General in no time.
Okay. All right.
And then drunken sleep.
All right. Was anybody else doing anything downstairs at the bar? I apologize. Should have asked that first. Was anybody going to say anything to anybody at the bar?
No.
Or
I think I'm gonna go to my room. And I would like to look over my deed.
yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the deed. You have to be careful though, because it's a lot. In the house, it was pretty sturdy, but it's a lot like the ink's more worn down. You have to like really squint to see everything, but you're able to see the official like ink printed symbol at the end, and you're like, okay. And the paper's a little bit folded too much to where it's like almost gonna tear.
Yeah.
How the folded paper is. So you're like, this wasn't like this before.
Could I start making a replicate?
Do you have tools for it?
I have a forgery kit.
Okay, are you proficient?
Yes, I am.
All right, roll a d20, add your dex and your proficiency.
Yep. All right, I am proficient.
It was either performance or dex. I choose dex.
Dex. All right. I'll get a +4 on it.
Hello.
Yay!
Oh, yeah. But it's like you even have like the paper that almost matches perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
It's an ink stamp, but you like are able to like sketch out like the ink stamp as if it's been stamped originally itself. You have it pretty much almost exact replica of what it was once was.
Okay. I'm gonna carefully fold the original, like incredibly carefully, to put that away, so that when I get back to the winery, I'm gonna put that in a very, very safe place. But now, at the very least, I have something presentable and thus believable to also show people without having to go to anyone official for it.
Okay, great. All right. Anybody else doing anything tonight?
I'm gonna
Does
sleep.
anyone come into the bar?
Nobody else has come into the bar. There's a storm that's just been brewing. Sutha's had her fill and she's just going to sleep now.
I'll probably outlast her for about an hour or so before I stumble to my room.
Okay. and just go to sleep.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. All right. As you all go to sleep, I'm sorry there was a donation. I have to do this. Salazar,
Yes, ma'am.
you're in a temple, a stone temple, and you're praying. You're praying, but it gets colder and colder where you are. You look up and you realize you're not actually inside a stone temple. You're inside a tomb. And in front of you there is a sarcophagus. Sitting cross-legged on that sarcophagus is a fellow that you haven't been able to look in the face yet, but you feel like that you know. He smirks. He has one elbow on one of his prop knees, and he's leaning his head against his hand. And he's giving you a smile that's uneasy yet charming at the same time.
I'm going to stand up and look around. Am I alone with him?
You are but you also know that like there's nobody else here, but you also feel like it's like there's nobody here, but it feels like there's people like staring at you, like boring into your head from all directions. It's giving you a bit of a migraine.
This is a dream.
Oh, you figured out that much, didn't you?
I know I wouldn't be praying in a mausoleum, unfortunately.
Well, don't be so sure about that. Sometimes where you end up is where you happen to seek a god or some higher being when it's most bleak.
I mean, I believe in Barovia, the higher being would be, well, sitting on a sarcophagus right now, correct?
That's very flattering. I appreciate that. He gets up off the sarcophagus. You actually blink and you actually don't see him get up, but he's already 5 feet in front of you.
Yeah, he made no noise?
Nope.
Oh, you're quiet.
Well, it's your dream.
It is my dream.
Hmm.
I've never had a dream like this before.
No. Hold out your hands for me. He takes your hand and he like traces his fingers along it, and then he slowly traces his fingers down to your vein. You're having difficulty figuring out something. I'm not a palm reader, I just know. And he laughs. And then all of a sudden you feel a tight grip on your hand and it hurts.
Is he gripping my hand?
Yes, he's
Okay.
gripping your wrist and it hurts and he's almost crushing it in his grip.
To the point where my knees would buckle?
Make a strength check.
Uh-huh.
You don't buckle, but they do, like, your legs do shake, but you manage to stay up.
Hold on, though. This is a dream, however. And I know he probably has a lot of power over my subconscious, but I have a lot of power over my own environment.
So you think. Do you trust me? And he gives you
Go
a
with the
smirk.
vampire sugar daddy. Go with the vampire sugar daddy.
I would trust you if you weren't trying to crush my wrist.
Well, I kind of need to do something for this part. Just bear with me, if you will. Will you allow me to, you know, he flashes some things.
Oh. You're thirsty. Well, just want to make sure before I say that,
I mean, I am a
the
little
knowledge of
peckish.
vampires is common knowledge that they drink blood. I mean, just want to make sure that I'm not going to say something that's just uncommon.
He's just laughing at you and just finding it so amusing. Like, you almost it seems like there's light in his eyes when you keep just rambling on. He's like, well, I am a bit peckish, but this will also help you.
Are you saying that by you drinking, well, I suppose drinking out of my dream blood is going to give me something?
Basically.
Something.
Listen, you, my dream.
It's Sally's dream, basically. But I don't want to take it unwillingly.
You did say that you promised me, I don't want to say vast amount of knowledge, but something alike.
I traveled the world before coming here, so I have books from everywhere. And I have knowledge beyond this realm, too.
Firstly, fuck you. It's a hard decision to make, okay?
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
What is it that you want me to do?
I just, for now, just a little prick on your wrist.
Okay.
No, that's not. I knew somebody was gonna think that.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Listen,
We're not there yet. We're not. This is only the second date.
Hi everyone, welcome to Valtrant's D&D games where we're all adults, we swear.
I don't make any promises.
Anyways, I won't take too much. Trust me. I'm not going to turn you or anything like that. I won't do that.
that's going to put me in a bad position with my traveling companions, that's for sure.
Oh, don't worry. They'll get a visit soon. Not in this way. You're a little bit more special in this part.
Ooh.
I'm not sure I'm ready for this.
Okay, fine. I mean, if you want to just carry around blank paper all day, he lets go of your wrist.
Well, I do want to know what's on this paper.
How about this? I'm not going to suck your blood. I just need it to prick it open. Take a little taste.
Starts with a taste, and then you get hooked.
I promise.
But you're a cleric, right? If your blood is
You're
holy.
not there. You're not
Fine.
there.
Okay, do it.
All right.
And
This
he
time
goes-
he gently grabs your wrist. He strokes his face against your palm, and then you see like his lips curl back, his eyes become completely black as his teeth, and all his teeth, not just his teeth, his canines, become long and sharp, and he chomps down on your wrist. It hurts like hell for a sec, and then it's numbs. And as quick as it happens, he lets go.
Go Dreamscape, fix myself.
He then okay. He then reaches around you,
Go on.
and you think that he's going to pull you into some kind of embrace while still holding his wrist with his other hand, and he takes out the blank pages. He presses your palm against the blank pages, and as you look down, you see that it doesn't stain the whole entire paper. It only makes red letters.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, I should have thought about that. Why didn't I think about that?
And as you're saying that, you realize you're holding the blank paper, you're holding papers, and you are alone.
Still in the same place?
Yep. And you wake up from your dream because you do indeed have a bleeding wrist, and scattered about your chest are the blood letter papers.
I'm never drinking again. Who am I kidding? Is the window open that leads to... Is there a window that leads to outside?
Yeah, and it is open.
Oh, he's good. Ow.
It actually does not hurt.
Oh.
There is a lot of blood, but you see that where he bit you, it has closed up. There is a little mark there, though, just like a puncture wound, like a scar from it. That looks like it would be there if it healed over a long period of time.
Well, someone's buying bracers. Or long sleeve shirts.
All right.
I'm going to... The blood on my wrist... Firstly, the pages, are they still all blank, or is one of them...
No, all the pages, you had enough blood to where all the pages have blood letters on them.
Okay.
What languages do you know?
Let's see. Common, Infernal, Abyssal, Draconic, Deep Speech. It ends there.
Okay. You do not understand the wording on these papers.
This is almost useless. I'm gonna have to figure out... I'm pretty sure I can figure out how to comprehend language.
Yeah, are you gonna... Yeah. Do you have comprehend languages?
Let's see, is it...
I do.
Do you have the spell prepared?
No, that's for sure. And I don't...
You would have to prepare it when you wake up after your long rest. I mean, you're awake now, but I mean, when you're long...
I'm not rested, yes. And no, I don't see it as a possible spell for me.
No, I believe that's only sorcerers, wizards. Yeah, no, clerics comprehend languages.
Be interesting that it's not a domain spell for a knowledge cleric.
Yeah, I think that's the only time I've seen it there, so.
But that's weird that it's on it.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
Moving on. Because this is the donation, everybody. Sorry.
Oh, somebody gave me Sugar Daddy Strahd. That's nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Eleanor,
Yes.
you wake up and this is like a familiar position for you because you're in a library and you have notes scattered all about you and you have books on top of you. You just think that you're in a familiar library that you've been in multiple times before, and you stayed up too late and you fell asleep while studying and researching because, that's typical for you.
Okay. I look at like the closest book to me, like, what was I reading again? Oh yeah. I get up, I stretch. It looks like a puppy stretching. Just stand up.
And
Go collect my things.
you collect your things. Everything's like, this is normal things that you've read and everything. And you start walking down these rows and rows of books, but you're not finding an exit. you're going up and down stairs, through left and right through the walls and walls of books, and it is not ending. You are in like some sort of maze of a library, and there's no other living soul that you can find.
Mm, I've probably had a few illusion and trickery spells cast on me, so the first thing I'm going to do is like try and pull one of the books off the shelves.
As you do that, the shelf where you're reaching for one of the books grows taller and taller, and it seems like you're getting smaller and smaller.
Yep, there's some trickery going on right now. Huh.
Well, this is your dream.
Oh dear God!
And you look behind you, and behind you there was rows of books, but now you look behind you, it looks like it's a comfortable study. There is a fire, a nice like armchair that has that's actually hooked, has like the clawed feet and everything, red velvet cushions, sitting in this armchair, having a glass of something with red in it, you don't know what, and having an open book on his lap is a man you have not recognized, a tall, dark man, but he seems very familiar to you.
I recognize the voice pretty much.
Yes, yes.
Oh, it. Hi. You said this was Dream?
Yes, it is.
I will try and force a similar looking chair, but my size, to appear.
Oh, it doesn't work like that, sweetheart.
Damn it.
No, not this kind of dream. Why did you come here?
Here as in this dream library, or here as in this world?
You know what I mean.
Truth be told, I really didn't want to come to this world, but I was kind of forced, obligated stuff to show up here. Saying I would still be here at one point, but it wouldn't be on my terms. It was really long and confusing.
So she's up to her tricks again. I'm going to have to take care of that.
Oh.
That's very useful information, thank you.
Did I say something I shouldn't have?
You said precisely what you should have. What would you like as a reward?
I mean, thank you for... I reach into where the bag of... Oh, it probably isn't here, huh?
No, it's not.
Thank you for that earlier. I mean, everyone here seems so terrified of you. You seem pretty cordial.
Oh no, I am very terrifying.
You appear to me inside of my own dream, and you're controlling this world. Yes, you are terrifying, but you have power that I wish I could.
That you wish you could obtain.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't give you everything I have, but if you prove yourself worthy, I can share a portion of my power.
I mean, I wouldn't want it to just be handed to me. I would want to practice and learn it myself, but yes, I would like to learn.
Good. Good. Very good. If you want to become my apprentice, then?
Apprentice?
Yeah. You'd have to prove yourself, of course.
What would be worthy of proving myself to someone as powerful as you?
Do something about Arena.
Out of character, who's Arena?
The one that you're supposed to escort that's been bitten twice by Strahd, that Ismark wanted you to...
Okay, yeah. Okay. And what did he ask again?
Do something about Arena.
Do something. Something how?
You'll figure it out. You're a smart girl, aren't you? You're no child.
I like to believe I am.
No, you're definitely no child, correct?
No child, no.
Good.
You don't want me to kill her, do you?
Oh, no, no, no. I don't want any harm to befall her at all.
You just don't want her to be gone. You like her.
You'll figure something out.
Okay. I'll
And with
try.
with that, he waves his hand, beckoning you for to come closer. Do you come closer?
As fast as my, not as fast, but like, it looks like I'm walking slowly, but it's just my normal walking speed. So yes, I do.
He pats his knee. Rest your head here. Sleep.
This is so anime in my head. I'm sorry. I do so. I couldn't keep a straight face anymore. I'm sorry. I do so, and I go to sleep.
It's actually very comforting and warm. It feels very, very hot, almost not unbearable, but almost to the point of unbearable when you feel a hand upon your back. But you fall asleep. And you
Okay.
wake up with a burning sensation on your back.
I'm sure she does.
Why are you yelling? What happened?
A burning sensation on my back. Val, you are a horrible person.
It's not me, it's Robin!
What the hell?
It's in Twitch
It
chat.
was like on her upper back.
I know.
As
I'm pretty sure
the
it's-
hand there. Okay, I don't understand what's going on, but okay.
Oh gee. So jeez.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
just dying because of Robin. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Uh,
If you reach back there, there is a mirror in there if you want to look in your room.
Yeah, I try and look. I'll even have Indrid position a mirror so I can see it easier.
There is a burned hand mark on your back.
I make sure to cover that up today. Make sure no one sees that. I have a hot flash and I have Indrid fan me off a little bit. He's giving me the vapors.
Sutha.
Yes.
You're in a wine cellar.
Of course I am.
And you're just sampling all these wines. There's some very fruity, flavorful ones. There's some very sharp ones that feels like it could burn the hairs off the back of your neck. Whatever your preference is, you take and indulge from these large barrels that are down here. And it's just very good. It's a very comforting feeling. You get that like that drunk state where you're not like silly drunk, but like you're that calm, like soothe, like, oh man, I could.
You're pleasantly drunk. You're
Yes.
just really happy with where you're at. Yes.
Yeah, just like chill. So that kind of drunk with that, and the more you drink, it doesn't change at all. And you go to sit, and there is a desk down here that is off in the corner. It looks like it has like ledgers and other things, probably keeping track of the wine down here. And there's a couple candles lit as well, just like basic wax candles to light the place. And you take a seat in one of the chairs. It's a sturdy chair. It's not like luxurious or anything, but you don't need too much. You lean back on it, close your eyes, just like sipping that wine and just like, yeah, this is pretty nice. And then you hear next to you, well, it was about time you come join me for a drink.
All right, what do you want now?
There wasn't a chair there before, but across the table there is Strahd sipping some red concoction out of a crystalline wine glass himself, and just sipping a bit, thinking. Takes another drink.
Is there a reason you're here?
Oh, there is. You want to get to the point. I know.
Well, I'd like to just enjoy my wine in peace, but if you're gonna be here, let's get to the point.
I know you like this feeling. I miss
I
it
do.
I miss it myself. Well, I get it. Actually, no, I do get this feeling from time to time, but not of the same substance. And he swirls his red liquid a bit. Would you like to continue to have this kind of feeling?
I mean, I feel like there's a catch.
Oh, of course there is.
There's
You
always
know-
a catch.
There's no wool over your eyes. I just need you to do me a favor.
What's the favor and what's in it for me?
Well, whatever is your favorite, I can give you samples up whenever you call upon me. And the more favors you do for me, well, you can have unlimited access. That's if you become especially favorable to me. But for now, which one's your favorite in here?
I'll point to the casket on the far right wall, farthest from me.
Ah, that was my father's favorite. Good choice. So, you will get a bottle of this every day. Actually, no, I'll make that 2 bottles. Nope, 3 bottles every day.
All right.
It will be delivered to you, of course. I just need you to take care of a pest problem I have in my realm. Have you ever heard of were-ravens?
I can't say that I have. No.
They just look like gigantic ravens, maybe about as tall as you. Monstrous.
Okay, so they're big.
They're monstrous things. I need you to slaughter any of them that you see.
All of them.
Just any you happen across.
Okay. That doesn't seem too terribly difficult.
No, it shouldn't be. So we have a deal?
Yeah, sure. Are we gonna shake on it?
Yes. Sure. And he reaches out his hand. You shake his hand. You feel something sharp in the palm of your hand. And it's enough to get you out of your drunken stupor and wake up.
Oh, nice.
You look at your hand. There is a black mark that looks like you never drop ink into water.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like, and it's slightly changing ever so much.
All right then. I might have to buy some gloves.
All right. Who we got next? Sorry this is taking a while. I'm trying to get through
No,
everybody.
we're all like enjoying it. You're fine.
Magdalena. You're at home. You're just enjoying a peaceful morning. And it feels like you're not alone in this home, but not like in the dreadful way, like how it used to feel before tragic events happened. You call out for whoever else is here because you know their name. No response. You're looking all around the house. Can't find them anywhere. And slowly that feeling of someone else that brightens up the room is slowly fading as you realize that they're not in this house. And it's fading faster and faster and faster as more you panic. You're getting to the point where you're going to rush out the door, and leaning in the door frame, blocking your path, is the man you happen to catch a glimpse at, the man that you're supposed to avoid while living here. Kind of empty, isn't it?
It is. Yes.
Sorry about that. Only you can leave. That's the rules.
Fuck your rules.
Do you want them back?
I don't think you can bring him back.
What if I said I already did?
No. I don't know.
His first words were your name. Probably won't recognize him, though.
This can't be.
I'll leave you to think about that. You can think about it for a bit. Don't give me a yes or no. Quite yet. And with that, he exits. And you're left alone in the home.
And I start crying. I just collapse on the floor and start crying.
Do me a favor, roll insight for me.
Alrighty. That's a 4.
Yeah, it's too much. This dream, the memories and everything, even the mention of that, is just way too much for you to concentrate. And
It's the anniversary.
yep. And you wake up and you have a migraine.
I'm going to go down for some hair of the Vukerlok that bit me.
Okay. Snoozing at the bar is Eric. He snorts awake. You come down? Let me close this out. We're done with that. Wait, you all right?
Not today. No, I'm not. Strongest thing you've got.
Oh, man. Yeah, sure. You look like you've seen a ghost. Well, it's Barovia, of course. Might have seen one. Hands it to you. Pulls off the top shelf. Just doesn't even ask for a coin. He just sets it down. Of a weird bottle of like a dark brown liquid, with a strange emblem on it.
I just pop the tap and just start going.
Oh yeah, it burns as soon as it hits your lips.
Thank you.
You said the strongest stuff. It's not the most appetizing.
I don't care.
All right. Well, Ismark has that covered, so you're good.
I'm here.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, you're walking through the grapevines. Everything is ripe. Everything's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going well. It's a good season. You know, it's going to be a good wine batch. Your family, or what was there previously, would be proud. Until you start to feel heat.
Oh.
Growing heat behind you. When you turn around, you look. There is a building fire at the very edge of your vineyard. What do you do?
I'm gonna run towards the fire.
It actually is where your home is. Your home is completely in flames, and the flames are quickly spreading to the vineyards. It's spreading. The heat is so intense that you can feel any bit of actual hair that you have
Mm-hmm.
is singed off. As you stand there and gaze as the fire quickly keeps spreading around you and all through the fields. Through the flames, you see men, many men with torches. Men and women, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
And come to realize that these are the guard of the Burgermeister,
Mm-hmm.
torching your livelihood, your home.
I'm gonna run up to them and scream, "What are they doing? Why are they here?"
Make a dexterity check as you have to go for the frames because they have surrounded
yeah,
you.
sure. Oh, where's my dex check?
Yeah, straight dex.
11.
You take 6 points of burning damage, fire damage,
Okay.
as you leap for the flames. You're unable to avoid most of it, so you do get scorched
Mm-hmm.
here and there. The You go up to the guards, and they are just pushing you away from them as they're continuing about their business, torching the rest of the vineyard.
I will physically put myself between them,
Mm.
and like, is it like they don't hear me, or is it they just not paying attention to me?
They're not looking at you, but they are reaching out to shove you away.
Okay. Whenever they like, I'm gonna form a sword burst around me to,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
I think this is at level, yeah, so they have to make dex saves.
Okay, just gonna roll one. What's the DC on that?
For my dex save is a 15. My DC is a 15.
They rolled a 16.
Okay.
So they would just take half damage, right?
It looks like it's a save or suck, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Not. It doesn't even seem like they make the effort to move. It actually looks like it hits them and passes through them, even though you can feel them physically pushing you away.
Okay. With that, I would like to cast darkness upon them.
On them?
Yeah.
Okay. They're around you, so it'd be. Would you want it on top of you or just like on the?
I can see through this magical darkness.
Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You cast darkness. For some reason, you can see through it. You no longer see the guards. You just see your burning fields, and you actually everything else becomes dark besides the burning fields.
Okay.
Like even at distance, and suddenly your vision is blocked as there's hands that wrap around your eyes. I thought you were blind. Or was that the story you were telling that time?
I don't say anything.
With politics, you can show so much evidence, do whatever you can, but the powerful are always going to find loopholes and just take what they want. I think it's very rude. At least ask permission first. And he lets go of your eyes, and all around is darkness. No longer the burning field.
Yeah, I pull the hood of my duster over my head.
Why do you keep hiding?
Not all monsters have your advantages.
I can help with that.
No thanks.
I wasn't asking for anything in return, but that's all right. What about the Burgermeister? What do you plan to do? You know how he is.
Why do you... Hold on a second. I gotta...
Yeah, go,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Why do you care?
What the fuck? That was creepy.
Yeah, no. It's their real voice.
No. Like you did the camera angle, like
I know.
like you're being like a whatchamacallit,
Yeah.
I don't know, Blair Witch Project. Hello.
Some bullshit, yeah.
Yeah, that's the word.
Why do you care what I do?
You've involved yourself way too much. Of course I care. You're different. I'm different. They don't accept you. I can make them accept you. I can make them give you your home back.
No thanks.
Think it over. We'll talk again. And you completely black out.
Mhm.
And you wake up with a cold shiver all over you.
I would like to point out that I am always cold, but okay.
No,
Yeah.
you're always cold, which is weird that you feel a cold shiver.
Yeah, it is definitely weird because I am as cold as the Shadowfell itself. Do I look at myself, has my flesh come off?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to get essentially the chamber pot and sort of like gather like the flesh scraps to put into like the chamber pot and essentially like cover it to where I don't know, I can take it maybe to the outhouse later or burn it later, and then I will grow the flesh back to look like Karma again.
All right.
Just stick it under my bed. Oh God, that stopped suddenly.
Yeah, sorry. I wish this was out because you could play two songs at the same time or ambience at the same time.
Yeah.
But there's no fade out.
Yeah.
So
I was like, oh man.
yeah. So, but when you do this, the window peeks through the early morning by the time you finish this all up, and you all have gained a long rest and special things. Some of you.
I wake up. Oh.
As soon as you guys wake up, you hear a big giant crash.
Coming from where?
There's only one other room being rented besides all of yours.
I ignore it because it's not my room and I get ready. I have Indrid help me get ready.
I'm gonna rush out to the rescue.
I'm hungover, so I'm gonna take my time getting ready.
I come out with a bucket, and then I go back in with the bucket, and then I leave the bucket, and then I go out.
I'll walk over from the bar.
Okay, the three of you that rush to the one room, that's the one room that Declan was in, and you hear some grunts and other crash.
I knock at the door first. Say, hey, you okay in there?
Of course I am.
It's uncanny. All right. Don't destroy the room.
Yeah, you all go ahead today.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not feeling it. No.
No worries. It's okay. Just don't destroy the room. We're already not liked enough as it is.
He comes over. He opens the door, and like he already looks tired and like haggard to begin with, but he looks even more like tired and looks pissed off. And
Cheers. I'm gonna go.
if any of you glance into the room, the window, the not the window, the mirror is smashed in there.
The orc
Great.
was right. He does smell.
Make a perception check.
I mean, I already know he's undead. I still need to make another perception? Okay.
Yeah, you need to make a perception check.
Okay. No.
You remember previously that he smelled.
My brows lift at Declan, who does not recognize me. I am a new face.
He doesn't seem to really care.
No.
His new face. Magdalene, are you doing anything?
I'm walking over. I'm not exactly the most physically stable right now, and definitely not the most emotionally stable.
No. And Declan's like, this motherfucker Strahd.
We've told you not to say his fucking name.
I don't care. And he closes the door and then locks it.
You are
Swig.
all stupid.
So
That's all I'm gonna roleplay with him because I'm not gonna control
No.
his character that much.
no worries.
Fucking foreign Giorgio.
Why do
After
I
about
have
10
a feeling that, and I'm going to point to this closed door as I look at Salazar, he's the reason we're all in a situation that we're in right now?
Make an insight check.
Me? Or him?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
And Salazar too, since she pointed it out.
Okay.
14.
You don't
22.
Okay.
Salazar, when you think about it, it doesn't really jump at you like I don't think he's the reason why we're here, because we were transported here by somebody else, whatever.
But was Declan transported there with us?
Yeah, he was. He was with you.
Okay. Okay. I forgot about that.
Karma, you remember Strahd mentioning something like brief, like really brief for all of you to hear when you first ran into him before he left the first time?
Mm-hmm.
He said something along the lines of, Declan, I hope you survive this time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what I mean. That's you do remember that much in regards to Declan, and that sticks out to you.
Maybe it's good he's not coming along for this, as I turn around and go downstairs.
Can't disagree. At least we'll know where to find him.
He'll probably. At that point, I emerge from my room fully dressed and everything. Well, he'll probably catch up if he feels better.
You all can go now, he says from the other side of the door.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're still there.
Don't worry, I'm going.
I'll see about getting breakfast. I'll make sure that my room is all packed, ready to go, because I don't think we're gonna spend another night here anyway. So.
Yeah, I'm packed and ready to roll. I will like to talk to the dude who gave us the job first, though.
He is not there.
Is Marcus gone?
He was the one who knew where the do any of you who live here know where the apothecary is? Something?
It was Eric that told you about the apothecary.
Yeah.
The barkeep.
Oh, the barkeep did? Oh, I thought it was the one who gave us the job. Where is it? I would like to maybe drop something off if we're going to be heading back this way anyways.
Well, yeah, just he just gives you general directions. Go right, go down 2 blocks, take a left, and where the vial is.
Okay. Uh, if you all don't mind, I'll be back shortly, and we can proceed with our escort. I guess would be what we would call it.
You're gonna go by yourself?
I mean, if one of you want to come with, I just want to drop off this and see if they can make something out of it.
Sure. I'll go with you. I'm a local. They know me there.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So I'll wait here, wait downstairs for everybody to be ready. Whenever you're done with your errand, just come and get us.
I'm gonna
Okay.
deal with my hangover by continuing to drink.
I'm gonna order a cup of coffee before I go.
So you're not the only. So I'm not the only one doing that.
Okay, I head off with Karma. And while we're walking, I actually want to talk to you a little bit. So I overheard some stuff last night that I'm unsure of. They said we can never leave.
Right, you're cursed.
So there's no way to break said curse and go home.
Not that I know of.
Well, shit.
Karma, you do know that it's everybody is cursed,
Yeah.
not just them. Because everybody's cursed not to leave except for Zistani. You're uncertain about Salazar, though.
Yeah. It's like nobody except Vazani are able to leave and come back.
Has there ever been anyone other to get out? Any stories, any rumors, any legends?
If you want, make a history check if you want.
Yes.
Karma?
I will. 17.
About a year ago, there was a group that you heard of that made their escape through the mist. You heard about 2 that went through the mist, but the bodies were unable to be recovered, and they weren't Vistani, but it's unsure if they made it out or not.
I described the situation to Eleanor.
And what is this mist everyone keeps talking about? It's probably like a location or probably like a border, but
It's the edge of the realm.
so it's bigger than just this city, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
That's what I'm assuming, right, Myron?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you look out into the horizon, there are some hills, but like beyond it,
Yeah.
there is like a permanent hanging mist that looks like it's about to roll over.
Yeah.
But it doesn't roll over at any point any further. It's like a mist that's held back. If you ever has anybody seen the beginning of the movie of Stephen King's Mist? Like when they first see the mist, when they first see the mist in the distance, that's what it looks like permanently all around.
You know, we're technically in the Shadowfell.
Do I know anything about the Shadowfell?
Make a Arcana check. Oh yeah, you're familiar with the Shadowfell. It's just basically a place where more darker magics at work are. You would see more monstrous things like necromancy and other things like that within the Shadowfell.
Okay. I look up, it's like, you know what, that actually makes some sense.
We don't operate like the rest of the Shadowfell, but it's kind of our own like little separate slice of hell, so to say.
Okay.
All right. As you turn the street corner, from your left, you hear a piercing wail of a woman in sorrow. And it's coming from... It looks like it's coming from a dark 2-story house. and you
Um,
just hear sobs and wails inside, coming from inside.
is that another fake thing like what we witnessed yesterday?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Do
You
you
can,
normally go and check those out?
No. I don't.
I'm gonna follow your lead then.
you can make it another history check if you want, Karma.
Okay.
You're unfamiliar with this house. There hasn't
Mhm.
been any specific legends or
Yeah.
anything like that in regards to this house.
Yeah, it's just like if it's everyone's pretty much out for themselves here. It's a good thing to have. Good motto to have. So, or else you get stuck in houses that want to eat you.
That did happen, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's just keep walking, I guess.
Mhm.
Not
Yeah, like I
fast.
am not going to investigate this scream. It's like, oh, there's something screaming in Barovia. Oh no.
It's near within the vicinity of the freaking inn, so I
Yeah.
had to do it. Okay.
I know.
As you do manage to find a it looks like that there's no door, but there is like makeshift beaded curtain.
Mhm.
Looks like it's glass beads, but they were once clear, but they're pretty much like doled out at this point.
Mhm.
That for this apothecary, they painted along the side of the wall is ill vial, just in basic black letters. It's nothing like too fancy or anything like that.
Mhm.
I enter.
Okay. You enter in, it's just a bunch of wooden shelves, kind of dusty. Nothing really sticks out. Looks like there's some like basic like vials of things, some empty, some other like boxes of like has a little bit of like uh items used for mixtures. There is It's just not very much here. It's kind of barren. Um, there's nobody at the front though, tending to the desk.
Is there
Let
a
me check what
bell?
spells I have. I might have a bell. I don't have a bell. I
Is there a bell at the desk?
I basically just is there a bell at the counter?
Yeah, is there a bell
No,
at the counter?
no, there's no bell at the counter. There is a door that seems to be closed and possibly leading to the next section of this store.
I'm going to just go to the door. I'm not gonna enter the door. I'm just gonna knock on it as hard as I can. I'll even
As
pull.
as
Oh,
soon as you tap on it, it opens,
oh,
and out comes
oh,
a hunched woman
oh,
with dirty spectacles on. She takes them off, wipes them off, and puts them back on. She has a loose bun where most of her grayed hair has fallen out, and she looks at you. She points at you with a crooked finger. Move back just a little bit. Move back more.
Pitter
More.
patter of my foot.
More. There you go. Hi. What did you need?
Oh, I was told that this would be the place to go to if I wanted to get this turned into something. We showed up here just a couple days ago.
She holds out her hand, waiting.
I handed to her. We showed up here a couple days ago. We went into a house.
I don't need to hear I don't want to hear the details where you got it. Okay,
Very
and
well.
she goes back to observing it. How are you alive? You got this. How are you alive?
Lots of groups, and I think you know who helped us get out of the house.
Okay, you gotta take this back. I don't want your business.
I'll pay good
No,
gold.
I don't want your business.
Well, you're very rude.
Get out.
I leave.
Can you make an insight check for me real quick?
It's probably not gonna go very well. It's probably not gonna
You
go very
don't know
well.
why. You don't know why she didn't want your business. And she turns you away, but she looks to you, Karma.
Hey, how's it going?
You know this to be hold on, I have to pull up a name. She doesn't really give out her name. Everybody calls her Dreary Deary.
Okay.
It's an old woman with the crooked fingers, hunchback, dirty spectacles.
Hello, Miss Drury. How are you?
Is that person with you?
Yeah.
Heard Eleanor gave her the heart of the Shambling Mound, and the lady asked, "How did you survive? How did you manage to survive?" Because she observed the item. And Eleanor's like, "Oh, well, we had a group, and you know who helped out." And as soon as she said that, she said, "Get out." To Eleanor.
Oh, okay.
Can't keep a secret to save my life or anyone else's.
Yeah.
So
she told Eleanor to get out, and she's like, "Is she with you?"
She is.
Why you bring cursed people here?
Well,
I don't want a pox upon my house.
Sorry, but she is technically hired by Istamark for a job, and I'm escorting.
And she starts speaking. She starts speaking in a language. Do you know Undercommon?
I don't know Undercommon, but I know Sylvan and Elven. So
And you don't know Undercommon either, Eleanor, do you?
Yeah.
I know Infernal and Draconic and.
Okay, then you don't understand what she's saying. She's just like, okay. He got. Wait, little one, come back. And she's rubbing her bridge of her nose. Let me see the thing again.
Hand it back off.
Like, if I end up dead or I get cursed, I am going to hunt you.
From what I've already been told,
Not
this
you,
entire.
her. I'm not her. I'm gonna hunt her. I don't know you.
I just smile super big, and it's like, yes, hunt me.
Ghosts are a problem here, so I will be your problem.
Ghosts are a huge problem here. Yes, don't forget to hunt Karma when you die. If you die.
I will haunt you. Okay.
Wait,
and
can people even die in this world?
She goes into the back room, and you hear some shuffling back there. Doors closed. You're left alone up there for a while. What do you guys do?
I
probably should have asked for a timeline on this.
Don't worry, she works quickly enough. Just fold my hands across my chest and sort of just lean at the counter.
I'm gonna start browsing. Is there anything for sale here, or is she just Make an investigation. Oh wait, no. Make a perception. Sorry.
I was so happy when you said investigation.
No, you get because you're looking around. No, nothing of note. There's some grayish looking stuff, but you're pretty sure that's gone bad.
She's in the back. I'm gonna open it up and smell it.
Oh,
I can.
It smells worse than Declan.
Why are you doing that? You see, you claim to not be a child, and yet here you are, smelling things that don't belong to you.
Well, I mean, that's how
what
you
children.
inspect.
That's what children do.
That's how you inspect a potion to know what it is.
Yeah, but only if you're gonna buy it.
I'm considering it.
No, you're not. Not after you smelled it.
I was considering it before I smelled it.
As they're arguing, she comes back out. And
hi, Miss Drury.
She puts down it looks like actually I have a jar. It looks like this kind of bottle. Let me see if it focuses.
Is that your weed?
You see it? Okay.
TOS.
It's just easier for me to show it than to describe it because I have tons of vials and bottles and things.
It's not weed,
Just say
by
the bottle
way.
from Legend of Zelda. I would have gotten it.
Oh my god, I unplugged myself. Hold on. I can't hear anybody.
Uh-oh.
No.
By the way, that was not an illegal substance.
I unplugged myself. I apologize.
Yes. Myron is an
Okay.
actual druid. Those were not illegal substances that was in the jar.
Yes, there's
TOS.
9 herbs and spices. She works
They-
for KFC.
No, it's rose nips and patchouli leaves.
There you
I
go.
actually, I am a
Oh, okay.
druid. I am a druid. I'm not lying. I have tons of vials and things and skulls and whatnots.
Yes. Just to remind TOS. and just in case from any law enforcement is watching.
No, it doesn't even.
Yes.
It doesn't even smell like sage. It smells like dirt.
Yep.
Literally, that patchouli
Anyway.
smells like dirt. Anyways, what was I saying? I unplugged my.
You pulled out. She has the vial.
Inside, it looks like that there is like a mini, like swirling cloud storm of a little electricity given off.
What were you able to make out of it?
I don't know. You can test it out.
How many? Is it just a one-time use, or?
Yes.
So don't try it out right now.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be very good.
Okay, how much do I owe you?
She looks to you, Karma. How much you need? How much do you really need this?
And I can give you all I have, but it's only 11 gold right now.
I'm behind Eleanor.
Okay.
To where she can't see me.
Do you have anything for trade?
Oh, I look in my bag. Can't sell that. I have tea leaves and mint. I have this magical paper that we found. These 5 dolls and a shield scroll.
If you have, I'll trade the shield scroll for that. For this.
Okay.
Do it now.
I traded it. I traded with her.
She holds on to it until you put the paper in her hand, and then she gives it, and she quickly takes the scroll away.
I'm trustworthy. I'm not gonna try and.
No, you cursed. Okay, Karma, take the curses out of here.
All right, little tiny curse, let's go. You're really lucky. I think she was gonna charge you 8 gold before you said you were poor.
What do I label this vial as?
Make an Arcana check.
The second roll has always been the better one for all day.
You're unable to determine what it is.
Vial
probably-
of cloud. I'm just gonna put vial of
It
cloud.
looks like there's a storm in there. You probably can ask other people about it or find somebody else that knows about it.
I could probably try and help you if you're. I kind of hold my hand out. It's like, let me see.
You want to do your own roll, or do you want to just assist?
With a 22, I'll just assist.
Okay. So, you're able to determine, Eleanor, you pull out a book, you help her look through some books real quick. You're able to determine that, this is a potion of giant strength, and specifically storm giant.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That if you
Really?
consume it, you have your strength, temporary goes to 29.
Fuck.
That is.
Whoa, kick ass.
Ash
Wow.
dash.
I would use that for like, you know what? No, never mind. I wouldn't say.
Emergencies, give it to our strongest person to make them stronger. Don't use it on me. That's what you're
Well,
saying.
it makes anybody strength up to 29. It doesn't matter who.
Yes, but I have nothing to benefit from a strength that high.
You never know.
Yeah.
I need to
You
carry
could need
somebody
to
out
open
of
a door.
I could need to have to carry all of you out of danger.
There you go. So
I see us all in a big ball of people, and with you underneath just carrying us.
yeah, it's Eleanor. Even if you had like 9 strength, it automatically make your thing to 29. And if like say like Fairy, I don't know exactly your strength, but say she had 18 strength, it just make it to 29. So anybody would be at level 29 strength.
Slow, small.
So yeah, there you go. Going on back to what? Anybody else doing anything while this is going on, or nah? You're just waiting for them having breakfast.
Continuing to consume liquid calories.
You
Same.
will, if you continue to, you're gonna become inebriated.
Oh yeah.
Same with you, Sutha. You will be inebriated, which means skill checks will be at disadvantage.
Alrighty.
I'm getting a good potato breakfast, or
Okay.
whatever they have as far as breakfast
They
goes.
do have potatoes, not very much spice to them, and they have some dried meats.
So everything is bland.
Yeah.
Do they have bread
It's
here?
almost like they don't get very much trade. They do. It's like grainy, rough bread.
Cool, I'm gonna have that and some coffee for breakfast.
Okay, when you come back, you're able to get that real quick. And then you guys finish off your breakfast. Yeah. What you guys doing?
We were told we have to go and get this one woman and take
No,
her.
I'm just asking. I wasn't being a person. Sorry.
No. I'm talking to the group right now.
Oh, okay.
So, do we even know where this woman lives and how hard it's going to be to convince her to leave?
Yes,
It's-
I know where she lives.
It'll already be hard for us to convince her to leave.
But I understand why she should leave, but is it truly okay for us to force anyone to do anything without their own will?
Well, right now it would be the
You-
best time for us to leave, for her to leave, because he would be distracted. Therefore, slip under the radar.
Yes,
Well-
but as we've already established, he likes to keep tabs on his new toys, us, as stated when we got out of the house. Wouldn't it be just a bad time for the people he's currently watching to take the person he wants with us? It's like we should just be a distraction at that point and let somebody else take her.
You do know Ismark had urgency to have her moved.
So Eleanor's out and thus not getting paid. Anyone else?
I mean, I will still help. It's just
That's not what that sounded like.
the
to
plan.
me.
The plan is a poor one.
Every plan in Barovia is a poor plan. The goal is to survive.
Very well. Where's this young lady?
She's in another town, right? Like the town.
No, she's within this town. One of the reasons why you have a little bit of ear with Ismark because his father is the Burgermeister,
Gotcha.
or was.
Was not the current Burgermeister the.
Well, after the information he told you the other day, his dad
Oh!
is dead. Are you okay, pal? Pal, are you okay? You okay? Your face. That's why I made the dream so confusing.
I know. That's my face.
There's a
Oh.
reason why I made it so fucking confusing.
Okay. Okay, so would I have known if what's her name? Ariel?
You mean arena?
Arena, like a fighting arena, Would I know if she knew that her dad is dead? Does she know her dad's dead?
Arena, would she know that her dad's dead?
Yeah, like, is that...
You don't know. You
don't
haven't
know.
seen her recently.
Okay.
You just know Ismark told you his father died. It was 3 days ago. He has to go take care of things. You don't know if even anybody else knows.
As far as the convincing goes, friends, I am friends with Arena, so I could hopefully assist.
That works. Then let's go. We have a job to do now.
Huh, I'm glad you're complying.
Okie dokie.
The gentleman already paid up front.
And there's more of...
When we're done.
Yeah, there's more of that when we're done.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of payment, Fairy, did you look at the bag that Strahd gave you?
No.
Did you want to look at it?
Sure, let's look at it here in front of everyone. Unlike everybody else who hid their prizes.
You could say you looked at it this morning before everything if you want.
No, I'll look at it now. So what did I get?
You got 20 platinum, which equals up to 200 gold.
Holy shit! You hear me say from the table?
I
Wow,
echo,
you're
holy
loaded.
shit!
We probably said that in unison.
Yeah.
Can we exclaim softer, please? Oh, my head.
Come here. I will, This worked for my, for my dad, and there's very dim, cool light starting to filter through your eyes, and, like, I'm, like, massaging your temples right now. I'm just casting light, but very, very dim, and it's just relaxing lights. Is there a color you prefer?
Burgundy.
Okay, a very dull burgundy washes over your eyes right now. What you guys see is just a light in the middle of my hands. It looks really weird from outside, but from her perspective, it is perfect. It is like a perfect, soothing, just like, oh, I can actually relax to this.
Sutha,
It's not gonna do anything for your hangover. It's just gonna make it hurt a little bit less in the moment.
Sutha, when did you become rich?
I do a lot of work.
Between now and earlier?
I'm a hard-working half-horse. Why are you questioning me?
Are you? And I lean in. An escort?
No. Not the kind of work I do. Sorry.
I mean, she does escorting, but it's with her
I
axe.
do escort, but not the kind that you're thinking of.
Oh, I should really change this music. Since you all are role playing.
I mean, the ambience is fine, but I'm just like...
I mean, I wouldn't. I don't
First
think
of
that
all-
if they are an escort, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. I'm pretty sure in this place, having a half orc is probably something unique and exotic, and they would probably desire something like that.
I'm
True.
turn and look at
True.
Sutha.
I
You
probably
hear that?
could
You're
be
a,
pretty
you're
exciting
you're
ally,
you're a
but-
commodity in these parts.
As you all are arguing and talking amongst yourselves, whatever you are doing, people are following in. Actually, there is a little bit more people. Looks like they're just getting their basic breakfast before they have to do their manual labor for the day. So it is getting a little bit more crowded than it was last night. I mean, last night was pretty much dead. Not too much, maybe like 10 patrons. As you are arguing, you guys are nearly pummeled by this young woman. Comes in, it's like, Ismark? Oh, shit. Missed him. Where is he?
Whoa, 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 whoa!
She holds up her hands. Oh, Karma! You recognize this woman as Esmeralda. She is a Vistani person. that frequently visits the Burgermeister's place.
Mhm.
Usually not to the Burgermeister's knowledge, though, but the siblings, Ismark and Marina, know of her.
Mhm.
Hey,
Mark's a
Vistani.
little bit busy. What are you doing barreling into the bar?
He said I was supposed to come here. Wait, no, he said I wasn't supposed to come here.
Then why are
Um,
you here?
Oh, hold on. Let me get my thoughts straight. Hold on. He said for me to come here. I'm
Come on,
sorry.
girl. Let's go.
Hi, is there new people? No. Hold on. I'm trying to think. New people. Hi, I'm Esmeralda Avener. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
We
Little
gotta-
gnome hand.
You are the new people. Okay, great. We gotta go
Why?
because the guards are dead.
What?
The guards are dead.
The guards that were guarding
Yeah.
the thing we're supposed to be doing?
Yes.
And I suppose the thing we're supposed to be getting is not there anymore.
She's there.
Oh,
Did
we should
you
probably
kill the
move.
guards?
She still refuses to freaking leave. That's stubborn.
I'm gonna grab at Esmeralda's forearm, sending a chill down her spine, probably because I'm always cold. Shut up and let's go.
Hold on. When you look at Esmeralda, she is in like a rusted, like a dusty red leathers.
Mm-hmm.
There is a light leather breastplate underneath the duster that she's wearing. And she has a same colored headband around her. She has very long, thick, very curly hair that goes just to her mid back, and she has baubles and other things braided into her hair as well.
Mm-hmm.
She also has 2 rapiers, one on each side.
Explain on the way there.
Okay, everybody, let's go right now. Let's go. We've got to hurry.
We're going.
Okay. And she leads you all out in a brisk pace. So, Irina doesn't want to go because she says, no, we got to bury him. We got to take care of him first, but we can't because things are happening, and
I'm
that's
gonna
why
Esmeralda, does she know that? And I say very lowly that her father's dead.
Yes,
Okay.
that's the reason why she won't right now, because she doesn't want, there's things going on and it's terrible.
Okay.
And I hate it. Hi everybody. What's your names while we're walking?
Eleanor, hi.
Hi. Who's everybody else?
Hi, I'm Sally.
Sally. Okay.
Just call me Magda.
Magda, you look familiar. I think I've seen you. Valaki, right?
Yes.
The
Val.
in Bard.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. No, I get you. You can make a history check for Esmeralda if you want.
Don't mind that.
Magdalena.
Alrighty. So
You
21.
You do know that she, like yourself, she's not. She's somebody that was outcasted from her. Well, supposedly outcasted from her own group of Vistani. You do know that she has like a dark history when it comes to involve Strahd. She deeply hates him. You do know she did train under a vampire hunter. Rumored she trained under him once, but she no longer is working alongside him. That's as much as you know. You not so you're not an outsider, but the rest of you are outsiders, right?
Yes, we showed up here like 2 days ago, I think would be the appropriate way to saying?
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, sorry. So she's walking backwards as she's talking to you and like
They
looking
got
at everyone.
themselves involved, and somehow they got me involved as well.
Very unfortunate. I apologize in advance that you are involved. You're about to be more involved, if
That-
that's all right. Okay.
And
Yeah. So here's the deal. This is what's been going on. The house has been under attack.
okay.
It's been under attack by it's been many days of God, I have not slept at all. And she won't leave. You know were creatures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been as werewolves.
Werewolves.
Werewolves. Why wolves? They're wolves. I really need some sleep, but we can't.
There are werewolves here.
That's what's been attacking the place, and that's what killed him.
Oh,
But they go away once the sun comes out. It just at night happens. The wards we placed kept them mostly at bay the last few days.
Uh, have any of you thought to take her by force? If this is for her own protection, there is
Oh,
some.
no, she wants her father to have a proper burial, and she refuses to leave until it's done.
Then
Oh.
let's give a proper burial. Let's take her now and give the.
No, she refuses to leave until it's done.
How
No.
long does it take to do proper burial?
We had to ask her the specifics. We got into a fight. She set me out, and I said, that's dumb to have me go out without guard. She's like, I can guard myself well enough. I know how to fight.
I mean, I know how to fight, but look how small I am. I don't want to fight alone without a team.
Is
Yeah,
the
no, she's stubborn.
burial not happening because people don't want to be, because they don't want them to be aware that he's.
No. We're keeping hush-hush about it because nobody knows.
Yeah, and that's probably why the burial's not happening. Is it also because of the
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd been on the stage at night, and then they stop. The wards mostly kept him out. We put him up the day after he passed away.
I'm gonna kind of grab her forearms and look at her. It's like, are you sure that he's dead?
Oh no, he is.
Okay. Because okay.
Oh, you mean dead?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he is.
Okay. Just
I
werewolves. God, those shape changers. Whew. They're
I-
so slippery.
I used to hunt this.
Har har.
I used to hunt this shit for a living.
Right.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yep. I know you used
Okay.
to do this for a living. I'm just double checking with you because
Okay.
you're the expert.
All right. So here we go. And
So Esmeralda used to hunt shape-changing thing?
mostly vampires.
Oh.
But
Then why would you know who want to be with someone who literally spent their entire life trying to kill what he is?
wait, what?
No.
No. You're
No,
getting
that's-
names.
Oh,
You're getting names mixed
wrong
up.
person.
Yeah.
My bad.
She's been talking about how stubborn Arena's been.
Well, let's see if I can do something with Arena.
Oh, hope you can.
Mhm.
I mean, I have something that might help as well, but it's last resort, not very nice.
All right. So, as you're coming down the streets, the houses are starting to look a little bit nicer, a little bit fancier, a bit more decor to them on the outside. You do see a walled off building that's a bit bigger. It is a mansion. It looks like it, compared to all the other places, it is kept well shape. Except on the wooden doors of the gate outside, there are big claw marks. There's also chips in the walls of a concrete or of a stone. Also looks like it has chips in it. Yeah, hold on. She does some kind of trace with her fingers. Looks like the trace burns into the wood for a second, and then the doors open. All right.
How thick are the doors?
They're pretty thick. They're about I want to say 4 inches thick. It's just that there's claw marks on the outside. It looks like it hasn't splintered inward, but you assume that might be due to like the wards they put up.
I'm going to look over at Esmeralda. Were these here when you left?
Oh yeah, they were.
Okay, just checking.
They've only been attacking at night, so
Just checking.
yeah. So we're gonna go on it now, and she just steps through the not the threshold, but like the courtyard that's in the front, and she waves you all to follow as well.
I follow her cautiously, but I am right behind her.
Following.
Okay.
I'll be the last going in. I'll turn around before getting in, seeing if there's anybody that was observing us.
Make a perception check.
Yes, sir. Let's see,
Excuse
perception.
me.
15. You know what? Can I use my my luck die to see about re-rolling that?
Yeah.
18. Ooh.
18. You look around. You feel like you saw someone dart behind a corner, but like it could have also been a trick of the eye.
Okay. Come out, wherever you are. And I'm just gonna step back into the house and just keep looking.
Let's hurry up, everybody. Get inside real quick.
Okay, I'll mention to close the door and lock it down if I can.
She closes the door, does the similar trace. It looks like it burns, and then you hear something click. And she waves you all to come up to the stairs. There is a courtyard. It looks like it is just been trampled over, though.
Wow.
And everything is in disarray. Everything else looks nice except for like the trampled.
So they got into the courtyard at one point?
Yes, they did.
Oh.
That's why the guards are dead.
Right.
And she goes up to the door. It is looks like it is a door made of metal. There is some decorative like work on the edges. Looks like it's like they somehow braided metal and put on the edges. It's kind of weird. She gives a knock, and then you hear multiple click, 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 open, and before you see a tall woman, dark skin. She is very beautiful, long, silky, dark hair that reaches to her lower back. She is wearing actually plate armor, has a great sword in her hand that looks almost like it's silver and sparkling in the sunlight. Between her plate armor, there is a red tunic that's underneath that looks like it's almost like silk, but looks like of a tougher material. It just has that same sheen.
What race is she?
Hazel eyes. She is human.
Okay.
She looks to you all. Okay. You're Ismark. If Ismark has sent you, I'm not leaving. And we'll end it there.
No. No, we need to be able to convince her in 5 minutes. It's doable.
No.
Guys. I have sleep.
And I have a quote. Come with me if you want to leave.
This is.
Oh,
Hold on. I have to show you what she looks like in the book because it's really fucking. She's beautiful as fuck. This is what she fucking looks like.
She is gorgeous.
I know, right?
Can't she be romanced? Asking for a friend.
You can try.
I'm pretty sure you'll piss off Strahd if you take her from him.
Oh, that's right.
Oh god, I'm just saying I can't wait till next time we play this because there's a lot of surprises in store.
All right, guys. Yes. All right. Cool. Thank you so much, everyone. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up then for today. Thanks everyone for those raids and those biddies and those follows. It was a very active day today for us in chat. I appreciate all of your faces. We're gonna go ahead around cast and crew, talk about where we're gonna be in the next week, all that other kind of good stuff for this channel in particular. We will be back on Monday with a Hunter the Vigil game headed by my husbando. And then you can find me Thursday at the RPG Lab with, then Thursday night we'll be here again with Shadow over Andalus, which our player who is not here, who is in charge of that, and then Sunday we will have Dragonstone. So, not as a busy week as it would normally be because my Tuesday games are done. Okay, so with that, next we have who did I go last time?
I went last.
Yes, so you, Myron.
Hey everybody. Besides I don't think this Sunday we're playing. Next Sunday, right?
Yeah, next Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, next Sunday we're going to be playing Dragonstone. This coming Thursday, if you're in San Antonio, go to the Bang Bang Bar. There's a free drag show. We're doing Inferno, and I'm doing like a fire creature from the sun of the earth. Other people are doing like really funny shit, like this girl. I think someone's doing This Girl on Some Fire and doing some funny shit with that. I'm doing creepy shit though because I'm creepy. Like that's why I run this. The fall, also, is it next Friday? Or 2 Fridays from now, I think, is, I know, there's also a free show at Web House if you're in San Antonio, and a free roast, because we're doing the roast of a drag person named Sean Benet. So, free food, free drag show, free, just laying into drag queens and drag kings laying into each other.
Alright, dope.
Yeah.
Alright. Next we have Gambit, I believe.
All right. You can find me this Tuesday. Since you don't have a game, you can definitely join us, right? Right? You can... I know. You can join us, well, me and my other crew over on one of my friends' channels, and we're going to be playing Dark Matter, D&D in space. We will be trying to make friends with a star. Not sure how that's going to work, but we'll figure it out. You can also follow me on Twitter at @the_Gambit, where I shitpost. But Twitter was invented for that. I'm using it fully.
Yes, you are.
Excellent. Thank you. German.
I don't have any social media, and I don't do anything special on streams except for this. Tuesdays I play in a game with Val, and it's super fun. And in
But
2
no one's
weeks,
invited to that. It's our private sessions.
Yes, but if you start hearing us talk about it from time to time, that's what it is.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks, school starts back up for me, so I'll have even less time to enjoy D&D. So if you start seeing the small gnome get a little bit more irritable, that's why. It's just me.
Nice. Awesome. Thanks, Jermo. Fairy.
Hi. So I'm on Twitter and Twitch and Facebook and everywhere else. I stream mostly single-player RPGs occasionally. I will stream multiplayer games. I've been a little inconsistent lately due to health reasons. But yeah, you can find me usually at 7 p.m. whenever I'm feeling up to it, which you can find out on Twitter. So, yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you. Robin.
Hi, I'm Robin Shadle. Tomorrow, every Sunday, I'm with the RPG Lab for the Broken Forest. And then my channel, which is Robin_Shadle, like everything else on social media, for our own D&D campaign. And I'm also co-live streaming on Mixer now, which is technologically special to do both at once. And a headache. But we're doing that, so you can find me all over the place there, here throughout the week on random video games. So I'm everywhere.
Alright, awesome. Thank you guys. I got everybody. Make sure I got everybody. Raise your hand if I didn't get you. Okay, we got you. Awesome. Great. Thank you all for coming. We're going to go ahead and give a warm Dino War welcome over to the Grey Hawk channel, who is also playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Oh my god, as soon as the right now button lets me do it. Hold on. Come on. Come on. Everybody wave. Bye.
Bye-bye. Sugar daddies.